Hello and welcome. This is Al from Open Source Channel, and welcome again for another episode on how to. Today I'm going to show you how to install a copy of Ubuntu server and how to use Ubuntu server as your web server without any control panel. This has been asked from one of the users. Then I got one of the subscribers from my channel here. His name I think is Mike. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to show you how to do it. Very simple. Just want to make sure you understand this is just showing how to install it. I'm not going to show you all the configuration, otherwise it will take too long. So just to give you a little bit the inside of it, okay? I would like to thank every single one who subscribed to my channel. Don't forget to like and share it, and don't forget to follow me as well on my website, Twitter, YouTube, of course. Anyway, let's get started. Today I'm going to show you how to install it, the latest version, the 14.04 I think, and I'm going to use my VMWare. Yes, VMWare. I haven't used it for a long time. Well, I do use it on a daily basis, but not for training or, for example, video tutorials that I do. Okay, let's start to create a new virtual machine. Oh yeah, before I forget, let's do this. Someone asked me if I can run a server with a minimal, spec. And I remember this guy telling me 123 reg. I've never been on this website. I don't even know. I think it's an ISP. Yes, it is. And it says if you go to VPS, I think. So configure is that. So he wants me to do this, but he wants me to use Ubuntu, and he wants me to use the latest one. So let's create one core 512 25 gig. Let's see. Let's say typical. Let's say Ubuntu server. I'm going to use the 2T Maximus here. I'm going to use Linux. I'm going to use Ubuntu 64-bit. Yes, that's the network. I'm going to use this space. How much we set? 25 gig, I think. 25 gig 512. So let's do 25. Ready to complete. Finish. And it's completed. Ubuntu server. Right click. Edit settings. So we got a little bit more here. So yeah, we got one memory. We set 512. No, I don't think this is visible. Why would you do that 512? I mean, I know it's cheaper, but anyway, that's what I want to do. Let's do 512. Yeah, one CPU. We set it. All that's done. Press OK. That's been completed, and let's power on. Click on this one here. Go to console, and I forgot to do something. Let's load the drive with the ISO on local disk. I think no, data store. Yes. And I'm going to use the latest one. Let's say that one here. That's what you want me to use. Press OK. Now let's do this. Control Alt. Made a mistake here. Yeah, okay. So unfortunately I'm using the microphone on one end and the mouse on the other one. So please bear with me. Okay, we're going to do English, install Ubuntu server, English. I'm going to use United Kingdom for me. Data keyboard layout, say no. English there, for British. There we go. Let's start. By the way, I just put a new little, I don't know if you call it mixer. It says here, hold your capture from any role with a voice changer. Voice changer? What? Anyway, no, I won't be changing the voice. Anyway, just try it up. And we did echo. Yes, echo as well. Anyway, attempting the IPv6 configuration, the HTTP, and I think that's what's going to happen. Alright, host name. Now, I'm going to use the host name I'm going to use is usually server, but it depends what you're doing. Because I'm doing on localhost, so it's going to be server. Continue. Full name of a new user. Let's call Ubuntu. Now make sure you use something, not guessable, Continue. Password. Again. Usually I say yes, but in this case I'm going to say no. You choose yes if you're going to use it on, live. Yes. I'm going to use the entire drive, the entire disk. Write the changes. Alright, it's nearly done now. Just leave this one blank. I usually say install security updates automatically. Here we go. Now I'm going to use the keyboard here. So I'm going to choose Open SSH server. I'm going to use, sorry, I'm going to select DNS server. That's LAMP. Now the virtual machine, it depends what you're doing. This is just a normal web server, so I'm leaving it without, selection, so it won't be selected. Mail server. Let's say yes. Now with LAMP, it comes with PHP and MySQL. I'm going to choose this one here, Postgre, SQL, print server. I don't want that. I don't want Samba, and I don't want Tomcat. Now let's say Tomcat as well. Then I choose continue. Alright, now for the root, he wants me to put the actual password. Now, don't forget that you need this information later. Okay. Repeat again. So you're better off write it down, whatever you put in. And again, don't forget to read before you choose any selection here. So it's internet site. Now if you're going to use, of course, this in the real world, when I selected the first time the host, you put your domain name a few words. Okay, here I'm going to use server, right? And I'm going to put this .tk. I'm going to create the SSL certificate. Again, I'm using localhost. Yeah. Again, don't forget, everything needs to be done manually. Alright? As you don't have any control panel to do that for you. And by the way, soon I think I'm going to do another tutorial how to install the latest version of the Z panel. Nearly done. Let's see if I can release the cursor. There we go. Or let's do this first. Let's say yes. Alright, the installation is complete, and I'm going to press enter. I'm going to release again the cursor, I think. I'll let it do what it does until it gets the prompt. It shouldn't be any problem now. Again, I want to stress this is just a demonstration, and is only used as a local host. Is not a proper way to configure, you know. That's why I said this is just how to install it. This is a simple way to install it. If you really want to install it this way, you can, but make sure you configure for make it possible to use it live. Alright guys, and you install every security update. So we said Ubuntu, and the password. Looks everything's fine. I'm going to type ifconfig. No, ifconfig. And as you can see, let's do Control and Alt. This is the IP address 192.168.1.152. So I go to my browser and I'm going to type that address. And hey, look at this, it's working. I patch to Ubuntu default page and it works. Here it tells you, right, where to upload your files, right? Now if I close this for a second and I go here and I go to, let's see, a browse data store, Ubuntu server. Yeah, are all the files. Don't forget this is all virtual. Yeah. I'll tell you what, let me see if I can install PhpMyAdmin so I can show you as well how it works. So write sudo apt-get update. That's the first thing you do. Put the password. Enter. Once that's done, I do exactly the same thing, but I'm going to use install PhpMyAdmin. PhpMyAdmin. Say yes. I'm going to use the first option, of course, because that's what we got. So yeah, let me show you again. tell you what, Control Alt. It's very difficult to do with one hand. You see it? Apache 2, yeah. So let's go there, go back here. Apache 2 selected, okay. Alright, dbconfig common, yes, make sure it's yes, okay, and press enter. Then it's going to ask you for the password. I press enter, okay. Again as well. Confirm. And let's see if it works. Control Alt to release the cursor. Minimize. Get the browser up. This is the IP. Okay, before we do that, let's go back a second. Let's enable PHP 5. So let's do, sorry about that guys, sorry about that. Sudo PHP 5. I think it's mod and mod encrypt. And then let's restart. Sudo service Apache 2 restart. I think. And it says okay. Now let's go back. Control Alt to release it. Let's see if it's still working it. Yep, it works. /PhpMyAdmin. And don't forget to get in is root. The first time as you can see, it works. Root, right? And the password you chosen. I'm not going to remember now. And hey, it works. As you can see. So that's your big page. Okay. That's your PhpMyAdmin to create databases. Yeah. Don't forget, if I go back on home here, I can go to users and I can create more users. Yeah. Add user, as you can see here. Yeah. And that's it, really. I don't think I need to show you anything else. You should replace the file here, says HTML. Yeah. That's the document root. So that's it. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to follow me on YouTube, share and like my videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.